I want to talk about Rose. I've already talked about Rosalina and said why she was a good character back in the day because she at least had a bit of a quirky personality, but I want to talk about her now in more detail as I didn't really get to do that last time. Rose is one of the only characters where I honestly don't know. I don't know what Logan can do with her. Well, in terms of her personality at least, because all she does is ask Marvin questions about the dumb things he gets up to. If you took her out of SML forever, I promise you, no difference would be made at all. You could make her a bit more bratty like she has been sometimes in the past, but I feel like that would get a tiny bit annoying after a while and maybe even a bit forced, making her turn into a similar character to Peach, as we all know. I will say again that I did like her most of the time when she was being unreasonable, because anything is better than nothing. And Rose is literally nothing. I mean, just name me one thing, one purpose Rose has right now. Go. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Exactly nothing. The only time I didn't like Rose's unreasonable personality is when she had a bit of a crush on Shrek as a human in that one episode and made Mario apologize for being jealous. Like, what the fuck? You can't just be crushing on another man when you're married. I think they were married at this point. I'm not too sure. But that pissed me off, bro. But I rather hate a character than not have any opinion on them at all. Like Brooklyn guy, he's annoying, right? But at least he's not boring. At least he's got somewhat of a personality. Little things like her parents being aliens or her having a bunch of exes was at least some lore that came with the character, but now she doesn't even have that anymore. Like, they just forgot about her parents and her exes. We never really see any of her exes anymore, which I guess is a good thing, but that's not the point. The point is she has nothing to her. No substance at all. She is just Marvin's wife. That's it. She sits there and asks questions that either don't need to be asked or questions that we already know the fucking answer to, like no one cares. Rose, just say anything else, anything. Now, I think there's two ways Logan can make this character better. One, you actually spice her up a bit, making her funny and energetic. Or two, you keep her the exact same, forget about her character, but give her some more lore that creates a problem for Marvin and Jeffy to have to solve, for example. Like, she doesn't even have to do anything in the video and help Marvin and Jeffy with the problem, but at least, at bare minimum, make an episode revolving around her and make it interesting. Not just she leaves Marvin for 5 minutes and he cheats on her. Like, that's boring. That's not funny. Usually this is the part where I say, this character has so much potential to be peak. Oh my gosh. But with her, I honestly don't know. Like I said before, Logan's put her in a really awkward situation where she can't express herself properly. And it's kind of a similar situation with Penelope too, because her main thing was not being on good terms with Junior. And it was funny when he'd try and flirt with her and it would piss her off. But obviously now that they're dating and they have no reason to hate each other anymore, she's quite boring now. And that's the problem when you have to rely on having conflict with a separate character to be funny, or you're surrounded by characters that are way better than you and give you no reason at all to speak because of it. But I doubt Logan's ever actually sat down and thought about how he could make the character better. I'm sure if he did and actually thought about it properly, then he could figure something out. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Thank you for watching. Lick, subscribe, and peace out, assholes.